The Senran Kagura games are notorious for including nearly excessive amounts of fan service. Recently, the games have been expanding into different genres, each one feeling like an excuse for even more fan service. With Reflections coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch, touting an M rating, it's raised concern among the squeamish game journalists.
Oh hey, this is Rex, and it's September, a time for getting sick and feeling lonely, both of which I am. But hey, at least Senran Kagura Reflections is on the— wrong one. But hey, at least Senran Kagura Reflections is on the Nintendo Switch now, so maybe that game could be a cure to my loneliness. Anyway, let's find out.
忍びリフレ戦乱神楽 来てくれてありがとう
Once you start up the game, you see Asuka in a classroom, and it's one of those love at first sight kind of things. After talking to her, you get to hold her hands.
This is what it does. It appeals like the male fantasy.
You can use a controller, but this was meant for Joy-Cons.
Wow, it feels just like real human contact.
After rubbing certain parts of her hand, she'll drift off into a dream sequence, which always somehow leads to you giving her a massage. After a certain point, you'll get to go for a finisher, unlocking different methods as you play. This is probably where the degeneracy peaks. Using motion controls, you have to massage her just right until the meter at the left fills up. Afterwards, the dream will finish, and you'll fill up yet another meter that will eventually unlock a piece of Asuka's heart. Rinse and repeat. There are 6 different arcs and 5 different ways each arc can play out. My favorites are the volleyball and present arcs. This Oni-chan one is terrible, I ain't about that life. Along the way, you can unlock different outfits and accessories that allow you to dress up Asuka. The secret menu can let you enable these custom outfits for use in Reflections mode. You can also take pictures with her in these outfits in different poses. You bet I'll be exploiting this feature. Look, I even used it to make the thumbnail. What do you mean that's lazy? Of course you'll have to play the usual Reflections mode, filling up the meter with each different mood to get the true ending. Turns out this entire thing was a simulation and she can't really be with you because she's actually a shinobi. Right, the other Senran Kagura games have actual lore and gameplay. And while there's still tons of fan service, the games are really about shinobi fighting evil. But it ends with this sappy goodbye, and I'm not crying. And once again, I'm alone. The time I spent with Asuka was amazing though. It was totally worth the $9.99. However, I will really miss her. I could just play the game again. It was a dream thing is a really lame excuse, but if it allows this game to exist, hey, dream all you want. The replayability isn't the best. You can unlock all the different accessories, but that's about it. There is an atrocious amount of DLC for outfits and accessories, as well as a different girl, which is probably the most worth it. But I'm firmly in the Asuka is best girl camp, so I'm set.
But anyway, that's Senran Kagura Reflections. Is it a highly intelligent game? Not at all. Is it fun? For a little bit. It's definitely cute, and like I said, I'm gonna exploit that posing feature to make a bunch of subscribe to GatorX images. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think down in the comments about Senran Kagura Reflections. At the very least, I hope that this potentially doing well on the Switch might lead to even more games ported over from the rest of the series. You know, some of the good ones for the PS4. But maybe some more exclusive ones making use of the Switch's features might also be pretty welcome. Anyway, this has been Rex. Have a nice day.